Welcome to McKesson Idea Share at McKesson Idea Share 2024 in New Orleans. My name is Vanessa Brown. I'm not only a retail pharmacist with 2 decades of retail under my belt, I am also part of the marketing team that helps our Health Mart independent pharmacies. Today, we've got an exciting episode. We're going to be talking about the power of private brands, how they drive your customers' experience and your business growth. Today with me, I have Megan, a senior manager of category management, who is leading the charge for our private brand, Foster and Thrive. She's played a key role in developing Foster and Thrive and ensuring that all the products and suppliers meet the quality and regulatory requirements. How are you doing today, Megan?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, happy to have you here. And with us also is Russell Gong, the co-founder of Cabinet Health. McKesson has partnered with Cabinet Health to bring to life a new innovative eco line with Foster and Thrive.
Thanks for having me too.
Yeah, how's your experience been at IdeaShare so far?
I mean, it's been incredible. I think for a company that is a huge fan of McKesson, to see IdeaShare come to life has been incredible to see different pharmacies think about how do they give real care to their patients and communities. And with the Foster and Thrive brand that Megan and team are leading, there are so many other things to be able to bring to front of store. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, fantastic experience. It's just great getting to talk to the customers, see them face to face, talk about the brand and potential growth. So it's been great.
Yeah, you guys have a beautiful show floor. You've got the trailer, you've got a little fireplace, you've got a relaxation station.
The Mardi Gras bands are pretty cool too. That's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Well, I really want to talk about Foster and Thrive.
Great.
It's right front and center. Everybody's chatting about it. Megan, tell me, what is the genesis of it? What do our customers need to know about Foster and Thrive?
Yeah, so really when we created Foster and Thrive, we wanted to create a new health and wellness brand, something that was high quality, could match national brands, but yet provide our patients and consumers a savings, but at the same time really giving our independent pharmacies profitability with the brand.
That's great. The packaging is beautiful. Like you walk up and you just see rows of pastels, different colors. What was the strategy behind the branding?
Yeah, so really, first for the brand, we had to come up with the name, right? So Foster and Thrive, and we really wanted to have a name that said quality, had a feeling of trust, but also said healthcare to anyone who was buying it since it is a brand new brand. And then we really designed the packaging. We wanted it to be warm and inviting, and so that's kind of why it's softer, warmer colors, but really also have it be very clean. I mean, we have a lot of customers that turn to OTC brands. They're navigating those aisles by themselves, and we want to make it easy for them to know what they're purchasing and what the health benefits it provides them.
Talk about, you said you have different colors for different categories. What are those categories?
Yeah, so we have different colors and ampersands for each of our kind of category segments. And the first would be acute care. So it really is kind of all those products that are going to serve a health need. So allergy medications, pain relief. And then we have a second pillar of preventative care products. That's going to really be all of our vitamins and dietary supplements, kind of better for you, healthy and thrive segment. And then we have our everyday care products, so skin care, cotton, Band-Aids, and then we also have diagnostic care. So we have a full portfolio of blood pressure monitors and diabetic products, anything with home care testing.
Great. Yes, we actually bought just one of those blood pressure monitors for my father-in-law, and it's been very useful.
Oh, great.
Happy to have one of those at home.
One thing as Megan's talking about the brand that I absolutely love about Foster and Thrive is that it's this broader platform. I think you look at a lot of other private label options or private label brands, so to speak, and there really aren't the platform that what Megan's shared that can cover everything from your acute needs to your proactive care needs. And so I've had the pleasure of seeing Megan and the team really think so deeply about what independent pharmacies need, what our customers need, and as a big fan to see how that platform grows. It's extremely unique from something I haven't seen before.
Yeah, and then also within our category segments and our packaging design, we developed a unique ampersand for each of those. And so I think that's kind of the thought that Russ is
Exactly.
mentioning that we put into it, is those unique ampersands really kind of add to the package and wrap around it to give that feeling of like warmth and being cared for.
Yes, it very much feels like a little hug from
Yes.
a little ampersand.
That's why I got a t-shirt on. Looks great.
So we've got this wide range of products in 4 categories. How can the pharmacy take this private brand and make it their own?
Yeah, so I mean, that's a great question. We really developed this for our community pharmacies. And so, really having that patient relationship at the store and having a trusted quality brand that they can, recommend to their patients really gives them the feeling of their own ownership because we want them to be their brand.
So, what does it mean for them, like the benefits? Like, why would they need to have Foster and Thrive on their shelf versus just stocking every other product that every other drugstore might do?
Right. I mean, private brand in general is going to give more profitability to the pharmacist.
I know they like hearing that.
Yes. So front end products in general are going to provide more profitability than prescription behind the counter sales. But private brand, you can have a 45% gross margin, up to a 70% gross margin on select products and categories. That's still, again, very price competitive to national brand products. We always price between 20 to 25% below national products to give that consumer the savings, but you still then have that large profitability for the pharmacy. Um,
That's really important. To have a high profit margin on your front end can make
Yes.
a real big difference to help even out some of the things that you don't get a good profit margin on in the back end when you're dispensing those prescriptions. So that's really great. I really appreciate as a pharmacist when the manufacturer has that in mind and is passing on savings to the pharmacy so that they can make a profit as well.
Right.
That's it's really considerate.
As we think about the profiting and sharing, the more we talk to independent pharmacies about Foster and Thrive, there really isn't a trade down. I think a lot of private labels are seen as like, what's the brand, and then how do I just find the cheaper price? I think what Foster and Thrive has done is it's an option that allows the pharmacist to make, as Megan just shared, more money to serve their patients, and then also patients to find, to Megan's point, really easy wayfinding for the weight, whether it's the ampersand to saying, I really want ibuprofen. I don't want necessarily the brand name right now, or I want acetaminophen in exchange. So I think it's a really good way to bring the patient to where they need, as well as allowing pharmacists to care for more of them.
right, exactly. And we know that consumers are starting to trust private brands just as much
Yeah.
as national brands. So it's really an easy transition.
With that transition, what are some things that you could tell a pharmacy to say, these are the reasons why Foster and Thrive would be a good decision to stock on your shelves? Because we know that shelf, that real estate is pricey, and we want to make sure that we put the right things on our shelves. What's going to help drive growth? What's the return on investment for Foster and Thrive?
Yeah, so Foster and Thrive has launched several media campaigns, and really we want to help drive growth into the stores, not only for the Foster and Thrive brand, but for the store in general, and really just increase market basket size completely for the front end, so you can get that maximum profitability. So we have several media campaigns. We've been on like YouTube ads, Hulu, Facebook. We have our Foster and Thrive website with a store locator to just try to help. Here's where you can buy Foster and Thrive to drive that foot traffic into the store, and then turn, grow sales at the pharmacy.
So Foster and Thrive is already creating those campaigns of brand awareness so that when they stock it and a customer comes in, they have that recognition and that trust in that brand.
Absolutely, yes.
That's great. So it's been on the marketplace a little less than a year.
Mhm.
How many products do we have now?
So we have 390 products launched in less than a year. Our goal is
Very
to have
impressive.
yes. Our goal is to have 500 products by the end of this year.
Okay.
But we are still continuing and focused on growth. We're going to continue to look for innovative products that we can launch into the market, really find that need that customers aren't getting so that we can fulfill it for them. So we really watch customer shopping patterns and what health benefits that they're looking for so that we can serve their need.
You've got a new line that just launched, right?
We have a brand new line that just launched on June 1st, our eco-friendly packaging line. So we partnered with Russ and Cabinet Health in launching this line. It is made from 70% less plastic. It is an aluminum bottle, and so aluminum is infinitely recyclable. We have 10 products in that today, but again, that's another line that we're looking to launch a lot of innovative products in the coming year. So we're very excited about our partnership with Cabinet to kind of bring this new idea and new packaging to life.
Yeah. Russ, how did you guys decide on the products that were actually going to be in this line?
We do what we always do. We just do what Megan tells us to do. To be honest. And jokes aside, when we were thinking through what is the role of sustainability and packaging differentiation, it's all in the name of Foster and Thrive. The brand was really started and is nurtured by looking at not just what are the needs today, but what are the needs beyond the immediate needs of health needs today. And so we a long time ago kind of brainstormed what could that mean in a way that also drives excitement to our pharmacy shelves, excitement to the patients that make them come back to our pharmacies, as well as creates a packaging that is really unique, that's unavailable in some of your other different outlets of packaging. So after a number of awesome brainstorms, we looked at what are the core medicines that really makes this first step make sense for the pharmacist and their customers. And then what are the materials available in the world that provide a sustainable option without the same single-use plastic options, and gives customers a choice between the aluminum recyclable option versus a alternative, more traditional packaging. So with that brainstorm, we picked the top 10, which is allergy, pain relief, and digestive, getting the major areas of what is really needed for the patient. With that, we have a larger roadmap to start thinking about other categories, looking into furthering digestive SKUs, finding alternative packaging methods, and even looking beyond into other categories. Just to answer your question directly, I think this is why we as Cabinet love partnering with McKesson. It is a incredibly large platform in business with the scale and quality that comes with that, but absolutely innovative to bring something completely new to the market to life in a really high quality way.
Yeah, and I would just add, I mean, our independent pharmacies are making impacts in their communities every single day. And this product is actually making an impact in the community as well with reducing plastic. And it really is a mission-driven kind of initiative for McKesson and for a lot of independent pharmacies that want to have a healthier community.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I really appreciate what you guys are doing, starting out with 10 products. Excited to see what'll happen next. I know that you guys are always thinking about the community pharmacy, keeping us in mind. How can we make it just a breath of fresh air to walk in and go into a beautiful front end and see all these different products? So really exciting. The branding's beautiful. The products are curated, specifically selected. How can a pharmacy make this their own? What, beyond just buying it and Connect and getting it in their store, what else can they do?
Yeah, I mean, we certainly have other programs that we can offer to help the pharmacies make sure they're carrying the right products at the right time. A lot of products are seasonal. We have other programs, community outreach programs like our free children's vitamin program, where you can get a Foster and Thrive child's vitamin, 30 count, and give that to a child free once a month for a year. They have a punch card. The child feels special. They can come in and get it punched, once a month and get their free bottle of vitamins. But that really helps grow the Foster and Thrive brand. It also helps drive more traffic into the store. And it also helps with the community outreach because, we encourage our pharmacists to go to maybe give a local school or pediatrician's office and let them know about this program to send their patients and their students to that pharmacy to take advantage of this program for better children's health. But then also while they're there, potentially you're creating a loyal customer. They're going to come back every month. They're going to potentially be in the store and say, oh, I also need to get my children's allergy medication or some other product or their flu shots. Yes. So it definitely helps kind of just increase the store's market basket and just overall service to their patients.
Yes. Where can they find all these solutions? You just talked a lot about the children's vitamins. Where can they find those?
Yep. So all of our solutions are listed on McKesson Connect.
Okay.
And so the pharmacies can go and on my.healthmart.com, go and learn about the programs. There are certain programs they could opt into if they wanted to, like planograms or merchandising, to make sure that they're merchandising all their over-the-counter products correctly. But yeah, all the materials can be found there.
Awesome. Well, how can they, once they get this in the door, are there ways for them to measure their success, that they know that this is working for them?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. So we have a program called Front End Insights that McKesson offers. It's completely free to the pharmacy. So they can go and see what their inventory levels are, how the product is performing, what the profitability is that's giving to the store. They also have a whole network of all Health Mart independent pharmacies to see, well, what's working in that store that I may not be carrying that I need to start carrying. And they can kind of do that by community, by category, down to the product level, to really kind of give them an opportunity of see what they might be missing and what might work in their stores.
That's great. So we've got beautiful product. We've got solutions to help them merchandise, the planograms, set it up beautifully. Customers can walk in the store. We've got a new innovative eco line with aluminum that's forever recyclable. What was the term?
Infinitely recyclable.
Infinitely recyclable. Got it. I won't forget it now. We've also got free children's vitamins that you can use to market yourself to pediatricians, school districts, things like that. Get foot traffic in, let them fill their card up with Foster and Thrive. Did we miss anything else?
I don't think so. I mean, if you're at McKesson Idea Share 2024, please come by our booth. We have a whole, eco-friendly packaging line display and a fun camper van. Kids can come in and color sustainable coloring sheets and play cornhole and
Massages, and we've got a beautiful selfie wall. So for all those at Idea Share now, go check out the gift shop. If you're not here, sign up next year and maybe you can come get a foot massage.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Russell. I really appreciate you talking about this new brand. I'm excited to see all the products that come out. We've got 500. We're almost there. What other products are going to come out in the eco line? So for everybody out there, thanks for listening to McKesson Idea Share 2024, your source for pharmacy inspiration and innovation. So stay informed, stay engaged, and keep sharing your ideas. This is McKesson Idea Share Radio, signing off. Until next time, keep up the great work.